Hi everyone. Hope everybody's doing good today. It's Thursday. Fluid art. Yay. I was getting ready. You notice the time. I'm like, uh-oh. So I clicked y'all on through here, and I'm just going to finish this little. I'm making a tray out of aluminum foil to catch the runoff of the paint today. Excuse me. And we've had so many new members. Thank you all for joining, and thanks for the ones that have stuck around. It's been great. We're at 179. Hi Sherry. Hey Shelly. Good to see y'all. Got both of my sisters on at the same time. Yay! Oh, but we've had a lot of new members, and I thought it would be fun to kind of do a refresher course on how to mix your paints, some of the different techniques. So we're going to do an old-fashioned dirty pour. Yes, it's been a while since we've done one of those, and a couple other techniques. So if you have something that you, Shelly's not napping. Oh, that's great. You're going to see what goes on while you're napping, right? Oh. So if you have any, hi Karen. This is wonderful. Misty Robin. This is great. Hey girls. We're going to have lots of fun today. Yeah. We're going to do an old-fashioned dirty pour. Yay. And a couple other techniques. So if there's something that you want to watch or any questions, and I apologize, sometimes I forget to scroll down in the feed when y'all are talking, and I'm kind of focused on what's going on in here. So sometimes I forget to look up at the feed and scroll down so I can see what y'all are doing. So I will do my best to remember to scroll down. So yay, Karen, you're getting in on the live edition. You get to see the happy accidents while they really happen. And sometimes there's quite a few of them, but that's all the fun of it, right? And I love the interaction with y'all too while doing this. So if you have any questions or laugh with me, not at me. But as I said, yep, see, I'm going to have to scroll this down. That's good. Here we go. I know you're talking about me because my ears are itching or burning. Which one is it? Oh, like I said, I forgot my train of thought. I've made a little tray out of aluminum foil, and I've just turned the edges up on each side. So if there's any runoff of paint, it'll stay in place. This is my great aunt's dining room set that I'm doing this painting on. So it has several layers of protection, believe me. She and my mother and grandmother would turn over in their grave if they knew I was have my studio on their table. But it's very protected. I promise everybody up there. And the first little canvas we're going to do, this is a 12 by 12. It's nice and smooth. Okay. On the back, we have push pins, one in each corner. And remember, I told you to kind of thump it. And you can hear that it's tight. Sounds like a drum. That's a good thing. Okay, so this little canvas is ready. I'm going to put it over to the side because we're going to mix up some paint. It's been a while since y'all have seen the instructions on how to do this. I get the large containers of Floetrol, and it's for the latex, not for the oil. It'll say on here, latex base. That's what you want. This gallon cost, I believe, $17, but it lasts a very long time. And the quart size that it comes in is approximately $7, $8, depending on where you get it. So your better buy is this, and it keeps, just keep the lid on it tight. Now I've already done that part. Sometimes your Floetrol will, I'm looking for my strainer, will get little lumps in it. So for the ease of mixing things up, I use a little honey bottle, and it's sealed really well. And a strainer. I used to use it for tea leaves. And I just pour the Floetrol into the honey through the strainer, and it will catch all the little clumps. One word of caution, the Floetrol dries out in the air like this. So what I do is I try to keep a little thing of water while I'm working, and I'll just keep the strainer in the water so it'll stay soft. So we've done our Floetrol in the little bottle. What am I making? Karen asked. We're going to do a dirty cup pour. It's been a while since we've done one of those, and there's been a lot of new members, and I thought maybe we would just do a refreshing course on how to mix your paints and a few different really fun but fast fluid art techniques. So I'm going to turn the camera down so you can look at the workspace and watch me mix up some paint. Here we go. And let's see, maybe that's a little bit, there we go. Okay. So I'm going to set this aside. This is the Floetrol. And I always keep white and black mixed, always. It does not have any silicone in it, because most of the time I use white or black as my base, and I don't want any silicone in it at that time. And if you're using craft paint, which is, this is the brand I get over here at our local big box store, you can mix 50% Floetrol to 50% paint. And I keep it in these little condiment bottles because they're sealed tight and they're easy to work with. Everything's already mixed up in here. Just give it a good shake. And this is a honey bottle. I ran out of these bottles here one day, and I thought, oh, I'll just put it in here, but it's worked out really nice. So these two have no silicone in them. They're mostly used for base painting. And I'll set this over to the side. So I thought we would do a dirty pour with these colors, black, silver, and this real pretty ice blue color. You want to try to have at least 3 colors. You can have more than that, but 3 makes a really nice triangle. And let's see, let's do this. We need to mix these two together, or mix them up for our pour. And what I'm going to do is This is folk art. It's craft paint. I'm going to pour this in here. Get out as much as I possibly can. Now this is preparation for our fluid art. Your fluid art needs a medium, and the most economical one and one that I've had the most luck with is the Floetrol. It's a paint additive. It slows down the drying time, and it's a self-leveler. Your other mediums, your art mediums, will do the same thing. So we have about 2 ounces in here. This is a 6-ounce cup, I believe. So we've got about 2 ounces in here. I'm going to add 2 ounces of the Floetrol. And I'll show you a way to test this to make sure that it's correct. Oh, hey, Maxine. Glad you joined us. So we're going to stir this up really well. And we're going to add silicone to this because I'd like to have some cells. You see how that is running off? Nice steady stream. That's what you want your paint to be for fluid art. Good steady stream. All right, we're going to set that aside. We're still going to put silicone in this. And let's put some paint in this one. And we'll have to use one of these cups. These little things are really nice. You can pick them up at the grocery store where the plastic bags are. They have lids, so you can store your paint for quite some time. This was hardly opened bottle, so, and I believe this cup is also a 5-ounce cup. So we're going to add Floetrol to this, 50-50. Now, if you were using an artist grade paint like Artist Loft, any of the thicker student grade on up paint, you would need to mix it 3-to-1 because it's very thick. We are fixing to get some rain. And then it's supposed to turn cooler. How's the weather over there? Over that way? Let's see. Shelly, you're down south. Everybody else is to the west of me. So see how your paint is dripping off? That is perfect. That is perfect. Oh, wonderful. Maxine's watching during her lunch break. I hope you call me later, Maxine. Okay, this is the silicone. I picked this up in the automotive department, and it's just a heavy-duty silicone, but you don't have to have this brand. You can use other silicone. In fact, some artists, there is a hair treatment that is called coconut oil, or silicone treatment for your hair. Some people use that. You can find that in your hair supply department. But I've always had luck with this, so I've stuck with it. And what I'm going to do is just give it a tiny squirt, 1 squirt in each cup. stir it. Okay, so we have our three colors, black, blue, and silver. This is called ice blue. We'll put these to the side. And bring our canvas back. To begin with, and this will make it easier for your paint to run, is you want to use your base paint. And I've chosen white. And I'm just going to pour this on, and we'll level it out and do a circle. And there we go. Oh, remember I told y'all I would find those little spatulas after I did? Here we go. This is like a 2.5 to 3. This is a 3-inch putty knife, and they come in a packet of 3. But they're real nice to use for this. It doesn't take any time at all to smooth things out. I put some more women's apparel on the website. Got some real pretty things going on in there. If you want to take a look at it and see, we're going to have a sale coming up soon. Some really nice handbags, leggings. Oh, speaking of leggings, I need to show y'all. I won a drawing. I couldn't believe it. With Pam Fleming. She sells leggings. And she had a drawing the other day, or about a week ago, actually. And I won. So I want to show y'all her leggings. They are that she sent to me as a prize. They're really cute. I'll show them to you before the end of the show. I'll get the middle here. And I'm just taking this and running it over the side. So when we do our dirty pour, the paint will flow easier. There we go. And this little 12 by 12 canvas, most of the time takes at least 5 ounces of paint to cover. So if you're concerned about do you have enough paint, that's a good rule of thumb right there. And let's see if I have to make sure that you have enough. So what I'm going to do here, there's a couple ways of doing this. This is 5-ounce cup right here. I'm going to mix the paint in this. I really would rather have a clear one, but I'm out of them right now. Wait a minute, hold on. Nope, that ain't gonna work either. Okay, we'll just go with this. A little 5-ounce cup, and I'm gonna have to fill it up to the rim, but that's okay. I'll show you what to do for this little situation. Oh, y'all are gonna get some cold weather. Wonderful. Hey, Susan, thanks for joining us. All right, remember, a good rule of thumb too is the first color that you put into your cup is going to be the last one to come out. So let's go with the strongest one, and that would be the black. And what you're going to do is you're going to layer these. So we're going to do several layers. Put about 1.5 ounces in here. Then let's go with the blue. Now the gray. These dirty pours, they are so much fun. Okay, let's go with the black again. The black tends to sink. And the higher that you hold your paint up and pour, the more strength it will have to go down to the bottom. So I held it pretty close to the cup, trying to keep that black to the top, but it didn't do that. So we'll probably have a lot of black. I'm going to put quite a bit of this blue in here because I really would like for it to show up. There we go. Now we're going to top it off. That blue is sinking too. This is going to be really interesting. I don't know if y'all can see that. Look here. The blue is sinking. The silver is staying. The black is sinking. I'm only going to put a little bit of the silver in here. Okay, so we just about have a full cup. Now, you could do this one or two ways, and well, I'll let y'all choose. Y'all tell me. To do a flip cup, you can either take the cup and flip it over real quick, hope that it all stays in the same place, or you can pick up the canvas and put it on top of your cup and flip everything over. So, do you want to do A or B? Choice number 1 or choice number 2? Y'all give me some feedback real quick and we'll do it. Let's see, Maxine's saying number B. Put it on top. Okay, we'll do that. All right, so yes, I'm getting paint on my fingers, but you know what? I like it. And the white is not going to be so bad. So here we go. We are going to put the canvas on top of our cup. I'm going to reach up underneath and hold the cup and the canvas. Put my hand on top of the cup and canvas. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Woohoo! We were successful. Yay! Okay, that's good. And this will create a suction. But that's okay. I'm going to let it sit there for a minute because I want the paint to go to the bottom onto the canvas. And we're going to take one of these little push pins. I'm going to poke a hole in the top and that will release the air and the paint will come out. This is a good old-fashioned dirty pour. Let me try. Here we go. I had to do it on the side. The bottom is kind of tough. See? Look at that. Isn't that cool? It is moving by itself. Okay, I'm going to lift this up, release the rest of it. Put that over to the side. Look at that, not a whole lot of the blue, even though I put a lot of that blue in there. Hopefully it will come to the top. We're going to move this around a little bit. was really hoping to hold on to that blue. I'm going to get our edges. How's that looking, y'all? Excuse me. I can't touch the mouse right now. Oh, looks like we're going to lose a little bit of blue that we have. That is just amazing, isn't it? All three of those colors went in there, and what is dominating is the gray. The black is showing up a little bit. Yep. So as you can see, 5 ounces of paint was plenty. Plenty of paint for this canvas. We'll get some really pretty runoffs, so I'm going to turn this around so y'all can see what it's doing over here. Look at there. It's creating like a little cottage cheese look going on over here. So what I'm going to do now is take this to the drying table, and I'll be right back, and we'll do one more technique. Oh, scroll down the feed. Hi, Racy. Sherry says it looks like the moon. Yeah, that's true. It does, doesn't it? I really wish some of the blue had come out better. It might. This will take, it'll go through a process while it's drying, and there will be more cells to pop up. So fluid art is very unpredictable. I'll move it down here a little bit. I do see some of the blue starting to come up through the cells. It'd be nice. I'm going to try to position it to where it's in the middle so it doesn't look like that it's a slanted paint run. There. That way it doesn't look like it's all going that way or any way. It's just flat. So I'm going to take and move this to the drying table, which is about 6 feet away from me. And I'll be right back. I'm going to take this tin foil with me too. Interesting how we're going to do this. There we go. Okay. Now, for our next technique, I thought we would do some swiping. And this is a real easy technique. What I've taken is some vinyl. You can pick this up at your fabric department. And it's used for covering, well, maybe you will get to see it, huh, Maxine? That'll be exciting. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Can I spill the beans, Maxine? Anyway, I bought probably 3 yards of this vinyl, and I cut it out into squares and do swipes on them for skins, and they're real good to use for collages. I also use them for the jewelry. We have 3 of them here, and what I'm going to do is clean them off first. They've gotten a little dusty. But we're going to do some swipes, some different swiping techniques. One is going to be like a polka dot. One One's going to be like a stripe, but you'll be able to see what each different technique does. So put these over here, and we'll use white for our base. And I'm going to use up some of this paint over here. We have the aqua, the pink, and let's see, let's do purple. That would make a nice contrast. So these are already mixed, and I believe they have some silicone in them. For your swiping, you can use the silicone or you don't. It's just your own personal preference as to whether or not you want to. So we're going to stir these up, test them. Good. Sometimes your paint, after sitting for a little while, will thicken up. If it does, you can add more Floetrol to it. Some artists like to add water. I prefer not to add water because it seems to break down the acrylic. Yeah, these are good. So we don't have to add anything to it. Oh, bye. Bye, Karen. Oh, I know you're enjoying that baby. Lucky you. Lucky you. I'm so happy for you. Okay. For the first swipe, you can either use anything you have handy. One of these. This is a cake knife for spreading frosting. Also really good for spreading paint. You can use a wet paper towel. For today, we're going to use this. The let's see. Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll try this. And what I'm going to do here is line the paint up. I'm going to start on this side. I'm just going to pour a little bit out in a line. We're not going to get our cold weather until next week. Okay, we're going to do that again. We're layering it. Pink. Purple. Okay. That should do it. Now we're going to use white. And I'm going to put white up here. I can't believe I just did that. Okay. Happy accident. That's Floetrol. I know. Can't believe I did that. It looks white, so I grabbed it. Here we go. I'm going to put white right on top of it. This is the white latex craft paint. And Floetrol was not a whole lot. So it's pretty cool up there, Sherry. Okay, we're going to use our icing spreader lightly, lightly. Just start at the top, touching your paint, and you want to drag it across all those colors. Now what should start happening is your colors should start coming through in cells. And depending on what that Floetrol did, let's see, I think I'm going to go this way. That's pretty. Bring it up this way. We're going to set that to the side and let it develop and do another one. You can start seeing the cells have started coming through. So this will all change. So we've done a dirty pour and a swiping technique. Okay, here's that one. We'll do one more swipe. And I'm thinking about getting the paper towel, the wet paper towel. That's a lot of fun. We're running into 40 minutes of being on air. I want to keep y'all too long because I know you got stuff to do. There we go. Okay, I'm just cleaning up the tools. I keep an old dish towel. It's been around forever. And let's do the silver and the blue with some black. Move this out of the way. And we'll do a white swipe. Let's see what that does. Okay, so here we go. Actually, I think what I'll do, let's do this one in polka dots. Okay, well, let's add some silver polka dots. They don't have to be perfect. This will give us a different look. And some black polka dots. Let's see here. Could add some glitter to this. See, this is just, it just can go on and on and on. You get your paint out and you start playing with it, and all these ideas come up as to what you could do. And before you know it, hours go by and you're like, I just sat down here. So, all right, we have silver, black, and blue. Huh. Hey, Racy. It says you just joined, but I know you've been on. That's weird. Okay. I'm going to put the white up here at the top, and this time it is the white paint. There we go. And our icing spreader. I'm going to start at the very beginning, lightly touching your paint, and just drag it with a light touch all the way to the bottom. Hopefully we get some good cell action. It's starting. I don't know if y'all can y'all see that? Okay, we got that one and this one. This one's not doing very much. Might go over it again. It's got some pretty colors. Very pretty colors. There we go. Well, I really appreciate everybody hanging out with me today. Hope everybody's doing well. And if you have any suggestions, see, we're starting to get some cells in here in this black and blue and silver. That's going to be pretty when it gets through. I'll show y'all a picture of the other one we did earlier. But you can see and you can pick these up, play with it, make the paint go in directions. So thanks everybody for hanging out with me today. You want to become a member of MajicMixx, please do. Go to Facebook, look me up, MajicMixx, and be sure to check out my website, ChristinaHickey.com. Hugs to everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. Love to you all. Bye-bye. Oh, the leggings. Leggings. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Sherry. These are so cute. I got these from winning a drawing from Pam Fleming. And they have little hearts and lips and love all over them. And let me tell you, these things are so soft. They are very soft and very well made. She is a member of MajicMixx. Pam or Pamela Fleming. You can click on her name, and go to her page and see what she has to offer. So thanks, Sherry, for reminding me that. And bye for now, everybody. Yay, Maxine. Can't wait. Bye-bye.